So I know there's been a little chatter about Chelsea Handler recently, and you're, I'd say, ambivalent on the subject.
Oh, I did her show and found her sort of not present, but that was me.
Kind of sloppy, the show, right? It's,
Sloppy, did you say?
yeah.
I did her show and I sat down and she went, and I'm sure if I was Alec Baldwin, she would have sort of sat up. She was kind of dialing it in and phoning it in or sending it in or mailing it in, whatever it is. And I sat down and she said, wow, so how about that prank with you on Dancing with the Stars? And I said, prank? And she said, yeah, you know, the one where Cousin Schaal said you were on the show, but then you got kicked off the show. And I said, oh, you mean Jeff Ross? Oh, that was Jeff Ross? I said, yeah, he did that prank on Jeff Ross. It's a story that's been told quite a few times in many circles, but no, that wasn't me. I was on Dancing with the Stars, but Cousin Schaal didn't do that to me. And she was like, oh. And then she sort of sat there, and she didn't say much that was funny or anything. And at a certain point, she'd go, how's it feel when you're licking Dr. Drew's balls? And then the audience would erupt into laughter. And then she'd sort of sit back for a little while, and she wouldn't say too much, and she'd feel herself sort of losing the audience a little bit, or not really, getting much response from them. And then she'd say, ever give Jimmy Kimmel a reach around? And then the audience would laugh it up against it. So she was kind of hanging back, treading water.
Hard-hitting journalism.
Well, the fact that she got out of the gates with the Jeff Ross Cousin Sal story, thinking it was me, probably more for producing her research department, not doing a great job. Should have been somebody in that circle to go. That wasn't Carolla.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Well, so the story in the news about her now is that there's allegedly this sex tape that's going to be released. Of course, it's vivid, but the tape she's saying it was a prank. It's the demo tape accidentally recorded over, a sex tape kind of thing. So it's a demo of her, and about 8 minutes into some excruciating joke, you see her on all fours with some guy banging her using a British accent, and she's saying that it was just a joke, and it's what she was going to. Whoa, is that the still?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. She's saying that it was just going to be a Christmas gift for her staff, just a joke. She shows it at parties. Blah, blah, blah. This is her story.
And when she says her staff, she means a cock?
Well, I presume she means the staff on the show. The ones that should be fired for not researching.
Let me just say this. And I'll have to see it to examine the evidence, of course.
A couple of times.
Yeah. Good detective always walks the beat. Damn it. I'm just going to start new. Here's the deal. If it was a joke and she was kind of trying to fuck with people, she probably wouldn't be saying it's a joke.
Right.
Like she'd probably play it up like, "Ooh, man, how'd that get out?"
Well, supposedly she was using it, years ago when she first came out and was trying to break in. She would send this tape to agents, and maybe nobody ever got 8 minutes in to actually see the footage before. That's possible. But somebody finally watched the whole thing. And
now, does it show titties and things like that?
Well, I would assume so. She has them, right?
She does, but here's what I'm saying. There's a way Tina Fey would make this.
Right.
That was a joke. That would be like for 30 Rock, and then there's a way that shows a guy dropping a load on your ass, which is probably not a joke, right?
That's just fun movies.
Oh, maybe it is funny. Tama, what would you say if a guy dropped a load on your ass?
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Oh, okay. You do like that then. I didn't know you did that. Okay.
Well, they're calling it sexually explicit, so I would assume so. But I'll leave it to you to decide.
But I'm saying, like,
if it's explicit
if
enough.
you're seeing